Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I hope you're off to a beautiful start today. It's so wonderful to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. Before we even get started here, I want to take you outdoors, out in front of the treehouse. It is just a spectacular morning. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And yeah, look over here. You know what? Sometimes I just want to set the tone for something I believe we are all hyper aware of. So aware of it, sometimes it just crushes us, breaks our heart. Oh gosh, gets in the way of our spiritual well-being, our emotional happiness, our physical awesomeness. And that is the things that get in the way of our success. Quick question for you. Do you know that you have more good inside of you? And if you knew there was a path to allow that good to come through you, where you didn't have certain attachments to certain ways of being, that you say, gosh, you know what? I know this does not help me be successful. And I'm not talking just success in relationship to material wealth and money and things like that. I'm talking about the deeper levels of success, the life satisfaction, the being on purpose, the knowing that every single day that you're leaving a legacy of meaning behind you. And everyone who gets the opportunity to engage with you, they walk away bigger and more possible because of you. So here's the things that I've learned over my time in the relationship to success. And I've had the blessing and the burden of starting up 4 companies from scratch. Some have done well, some have been challenging. Actually, all of them have been challenging, and some just outright failed. But I have learned 5 amazing things about success in spite of the things that worked and the things that didn't work. So number 1, I want you really to allow yourself to kind of step back and exhale and say, I need to allow myself to let go of perfection. Perfectionism not only is a leading cause of depression and anxiety, it actually drives inflammation. It literally increases chronic low-grade inflammation, which destroys our ability to think well and be creative. It destroys our ability to be tenacious and persistent and disciplined. So perfection doesn't work. Homo exercens is a Greek word that basically means the practicing human. Practicing human, not the perfectionist human, not the human who is perfect, but the practicing human. Just think about that. Number 2, this has been one of my greatest challenges and almost went into becoming one of my greatest successes. I'm in process right now. Stop saying yes when you know in your heart you want to say no. What we know about the heart is that there are 40,000 cells that are called neurocardiology cells, which have a deep, deep wisdom. In fact, when we just take a moment, someone says, hey, can you do this? Or, hey, I need you for that. Or, when you're someone who is going for success, people want to be around you. And people want things from you. Mostly your energy and your time. And you got to be clear. Just do a quick heart check. In fact, studies show you put your hand on your heart, take a moment. Is it a yes or is it a no? And for me, more often than not, I'm getting, it's a no. And I politely and with hopeful grace, I say, no, thank you. This is not in alignment with what I'm trying to work on these days in my life. Number 3, you want to make success happen? Give yourself the opportunity to stop doing social comparison. A fabulous, sobering study talked about social comparison, and particularly in social media, is one of the leading causes of anxiety, the leading causes of sadness, the leading causes of destroying our great big ideas, because we say, oh man, they're so much cooler, they're so much smarter, they're so much hotter than I am. I haven't got a chance. So social comparison is a success killer. Number 4, stop being busy and focus on being productive. The University of Melbourne in Australia said that 4 hours of intentional work, you will get more accomplished than in 12 hours of just, doing your normal day. Like, I'm busy, I got my phone going, got my computer going, got this going, got that going. 4 hours of intentional work, turn everything off, be productive versus being busy. Game changer. And have your afternoon to play and to create and be a kid to facilitate that creativity. Number 5. Speaking of being a kid, stop postponing your joy. I learned a beautiful thing from working in Zurich, Switzerland with the co-founder of Apple. And it was interesting. It was all about what Steve Wozniak taught me through working with Steve Jobs. They didn't have Apple in mind, a giant multi-billion-dollar company, the most successful company in the world. All they had in mind when they were building Apple from the very beginning was, we're having fun. Let's keep having fun. So I have learned in my own experiences through success and through failures, fun is a giant part of creating the success that you desire in your life, because fun facilitates neurochemical awesomeness, emotional contagion, where you become more contagious to other human beings, and spiritual awakening. You are alive to the degree that you serve, and serving is the most fun of all. Much love, every blessing. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.